which is water soluble, naturally ionized, angstrom size minerals. Of course, we also have liquid vitamins and many other products that we haven't even talked about yet that we'll get to share with you before this day is over. All right. In the body wellness, our flagship product, which is our #1 product, is called the body's foundation. Now, why do we call it the body's foundation? Because it's exactly that. It is the body's foundational needs met with that product. 13 minerals. 12 of the 13 is what science calls essential, must have, can't live without minerals. That's why they call them essential minerals. And 1 is to strengthen the other 12 and to stimulate your glandular system and many other things. Also, in liquid form, we have the vitamins A, B, C, D, and E, essential amino acids, and many more nutrients to boost the body's ability to heal itself, all in this one flagship product called the body's foundation. And this, quite honestly, is where everybody will start. You must balance the body with nutrition so that it can heal itself. The body foundation targets really targets all areas of wellness. Why? Because you balance your body with nutrition. Who's the master organ? The brain. Now that you've balanced your body with the tools that it needs to heal itself, doesn't it make sense that it will start to heal itself on every front? Yes. Every front. So that's what we're trying to accomplish with that blend. Now notice in America, and this is part of the programming, we take really good care of those vehicles, don't we? Yeah. I mean, I see grown men out in their parking lots or out in their driveways. You ever thought of that? We park a car in a driveway, we drive on a parkway. It's a little funny, isn't it? Yeah. But their cars are in the driveway and they're washing them out there on the weekends, taking precious time away from their family and everybody else, washing that old metal thing sitting out in their driveway. But then they'll do more. After they get done washing it, they'll take it down to the local mechanic shop or to a dealership, and they'll have the oil changed, the filters changed, they'll lube the joints. Now what's the purpose of all that? The oil change, the filter change, and all that? Make the car last longer? Are you paying attention to now the moving parts, which are the very things that's going to make that car last a long time? See how it works? So let's analyze the human body now. We do occasionally wash the outside of it, don't we? In America, some of us too much. But what do we do to the internal parts? Do you change the oil? Do you lube the joints? Do you change the filters? Why do you not? It's because you've been duped in believing that it's magic and it all takes care of itself. It does not. You need maintenance on the inside of that body. Having the body cleansed is part of being well. And without that message and that understanding, every wellness company out there is telling you no more than half the truth. No more than half. It's got to be there. Our second flagship product is one that we call the Freedom Cleanse Kit. This is the product that we use to free your body of what? Toxins, nasties of all sorts. And with those gone, and now the body has the tools to heal itself, doesn't it make good sense that it will start the healing in a more aggressive manner? Yes. Now what kind of things build up in the human body when it comes to toxins? Watch. Anything not found in nature. Track with me. Anything not found in nature, the body is not designed to metabolize. Could that be a true statement? Absolutely. If it's not found in nature, there's no design to metabolize it. Why should there be? It's not found in nature. That's the theory. So let me ask you. We got some Twinkies at an old farmhouse down in Florida that are 16 years old now. And they're just as soft and luscious looking as they were 16 years ago. There's no mold on them. There's even rats in old farmhouse. We don't visit it very much. And the rats have eaten the cardboard box completely off of them. I guess the pictures was appealing to them. Haven't eaten Twinkies yet. Now, y'all know that's natural, right? That they can last 16 years and not even have a piece of mold or mildew growing on them, right?
No.
What does that tell me? It tells me there's something very unnatural. Very unnatural in there, isn't it?
That's right.
Now, we would call that food preservatives, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And because food preservatives are not found in nature, that means your body doesn't get rid of them. The same is true with herbicides, pesticides, fungicides, nitrate fertilizers, and all kind of little nasties. Are you with me? Now, this is trash building up in the human body. Just like your home, your kitchen, if you don't take the trash out occasionally, will it cause a problem? Yes. Let's say you only took it out every 6 months or so. Once a year. That's an issue, isn't it? So we're encouraging all of America to understand the vital importance of getting the trash out. Because when trash lives in you, little creatures start to live in you. It's called parasites, worms, bacterial, viral pathogens, fungus, mold, yeast, and the list goes on. So getting these things out. In our Freedom Cleanse Kit, we have 7 different body cleanses, good for 2 adults. We encourage you at least once a year, and for some of you twice a year, especially if you've never done them before, and free the body of these nasties. Makes sense? We have determined, absolutely, 5 steps to what we believe and know is total body wellness. And the first of these steps is you must, doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what country you live in, you must balance the body with real nutrition so that it can heal itself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This is a state that in the natural world we call homeostasis, a balanced body. Balanced body. Second, this is what we use the body foundation for. Second, you must free the body of the toxins. What do we call? What we use there? The Freedom Cleanse Kit. Free the body of toxins. Third, moderate exercise. Why does this make good sense? It's part of our makeup. It's just a way, it's part of our design. Moderate exercise will give you stronger joints, will give you more bone density, it will give you better cardiovascular activity, and it will detox the body in a big kind of way. And based on who we are, what our lifestyle is, what we're able to do, it's all different. But moderate exercise. If you can't run and walk because joints are you needing some healing there, then get you a trampoline and bounce on it a couple of minutes a day if you can. Little rebounder type trampoline. It's got the double springs on it, that kind of stuff. Very good type exercises. Okay. Step number 4, monitor your pH. Most people have gone through life and they've never even heard of checking your pH. Why? It's because the systems did not teach us this. Why did the systems not teach us this? An alkaline body will not grow the nasties either. The brain keeps the blood in an alkaline state of 7.4 so that bacteria and viruses will not reproduce very aggressively. If they did reproduce aggressively, they will consume all your organs and you would die in a very short time frame. So having all the body fluids at 7.4, doesn't that just make good common sense that would slow down any bacterial or viral growth in the human body? And guys, there's so much information out there on this. Once you get that understanding, you will strive to get your pH up, and you will always want to keep it up because now you have that peace of mind. You know who you are and who you're becoming on the inside, and that's important. Next, you've done this. You've balanced the body. You've got the trash out. You started a little exercise program. You're watching your pH. It's starting to come up to get it to where you want it to be. Now you say, but I still have this. I still have that. That's called targeting a specific issue. In other words, it may be a male with a prostate issue. Most men in America over 40 have some sort of prostate issue, whether they realize it yet or not. Then you would target that organ with more nutrition specifically made for that organ. In other words, the male prostate requires 5 to 10 times more zinc than any other organ in the human body. So wouldn't it be wise and prudent for a man, knowing this, to take more of that particular nutrient that affects the prostate in such a positive way? Yes, it will, men. Yes, it will. And zinc can do many other things for you, so pay attention. Pay attention. The other nutrient for the prostate is magnesium. It's the second most needed nutrient. And so might you, on top of the body foundation, on top of doing the cleanses, take extra zinc and a little extra magnesium. Why? Because you're trying to accelerate the body's ability to heal itself. You can't do nothing anyway. I can't do anything. You are accelerating the body's ability to heal itself. And you're increasing the odds by giving it the nutrition that it needs. Got that? The next, and guys, maybe the most important, even though it's not the most needed, the most important is selenium. Selenium, in my opinion, humble as it may be, Carlos, every male in America, every male in the world, probably over 40, needs to be taking an ounce of our selenium a day. Because there's so much research showing that this element, this mineral, prevents healthy cells from going cancerous. Is that big research? Do we all need a little bit of that protection? Male and female, we all need a little bit of that protection. But for the men, an ounce a day of the selenium